Hello to all believers of Aurora, raising a glass for you, and welcome as always on Fridays to the Friday Alpha Lake session that is held by Aurora Labs team, and usually it's me here, Alex Rybchenko, and we are ready to share with you lots of different updates that we have stacked from Aurora Labs, the core development team that is behind the Aurora protocol, and most importantly from the whole big Aurora family who is contributing into the ecosystem. So welcome everyone. As always, this is a live stream. This is the place for you to ask your questions, and we will be probably answering the most relevant of them. We have tons of things to share with you this week, so let's dive into it. First of all, we are congratulating our friends and partners, Calimero Network, developers of the private shard solution on Near, to be listed by the Tech Funding News among the best, or like among the Web3 startups to watch for in 2023. They are there with a very in a very great company. So congrats, Calimero, with listing or with being included in this list. For all of the techies, I would like to remind that we have an audits page, and this is the place where we're posting the information about the audits that are performed by the by various partners on different aspects of the Aurora protocol. So just recently there has been published an audit by Hacken about the vote token and election contract. This is something that is a core piece for the governance of Aurora, and you are able to check it out. Besides that, there are multiple other audits available, and more audits to come. There are several more audits that are just at the final stages at the moment, and obviously there are some additional audits that are being stacked for later. Besides that, I would like to remind you that for the products that are developed and maintained by Aurora Labs, we have multiple features that are available for you guys. And first of all, we are having in the beta test right now the fast bridge transfer over the Rainbow Bridge. These fast bridge transfers are available from Near to Ethereum, and instead of waiting for 4 to 8 hours, users are able to have much faster transfers. Well, actually, you know what? We can even try out to perform this transfer. It's going to be pretty quick. I just need to pick up the hardware wallet and execute it, and let's see how this live demo is going to go, right? There is always this thing that perhaps things are not working. So take a look how it is working. For several tokens, including Wrap BTC, Aurora, and USDC, you are able to see that this small lightning icon here, which means that there is a support of the fast transfer, and we are able to kind of perform the transfer and understand what is going to be the cost of the transfer. As you can see, the difference of the cost is pretty low. So we are able to confirm this transfer in the Near wallet. Super simple, absolutely the same thing that you usually have in once you're doing the ordinary transfer, and you're just confirming the transfer there, and yeah, it is accepted by the Near network, and you would be able to see this transfer directly in the Rainbow Bridge once this year. So let's return to this a little bit, or like in the middle of this video. Besides that, continuing with some other things from our ecosystem. Hot Cross integrated with Aurora. This is a great tool to do the batch transfers in case you're willing to distribute your tokens to multiple recipient, that's a great tool. It has a similar functionality as a pretty famous multi-sender app. So welcome Hot Cross to the Aurora family. Delta Theta, the order book DEX that is integrated with Aurora and launched their third version of the terminal. And here is the place for everyone who is trading on DEXs to try out this new order book DEX. Welcome Delta Theta. It was a pretty long wait to see you here, but glad that you managed to get. DeFi Yield, a loan project that has been integrated with Aurora for some period of time already, rebranded into DeFi. Great that you guys managed to get this great D.fi domain. Super cool to see this. TaskOn, the Quest platform and the place where to kind of hack the growth of your project, is now integrated with Aurora. So any dApp that is willing to get some additional users and to get some information from these users is now able to work and partner with TaskOn. Great to see, and I know that multiple more these type of platforms are integrated with Aurora. So please follow the news, and you will see many great things out there. With the development of Near Social platform, we are happy to say that now we are on Near Social too, and everyone is able to follow the Aurora ecosystem news that are published there directly in Near Social. I'm calling out to everybody to go and try out and support this particular social network, and in order to actually to say to you, oh, by the way, the transfer is already completed. So pretty cool, huh? I'm just showing to everyone how it looks like. Super simple. You're able to log in with your Near wallet, and you're able to stack up everything that you would like to see. You have different applications here. You're able to follow different people. So pretty cool. So doing a shout out to all of you who is watching Aurora Alpha Leaks at the moment. Moving on into the different communities and their updates. So Aurora is going to have a special AMA about the DeFi ecosystem inside of the Aurora. So anyone who is willing to check it out, you're able to connect and get a little bit more information from there. Carolina Cavenaghi, the lead of Aurora Brazil, is going to have an AMA, and they're going to, well, it seems like launch an electric neon card game or something like that, or things that are connected with this stuff. So check it out for everyone who are the lovers of the NFTs. Carolina is doing a great job in developing this and launching the NFT collections. There might be some great leaks there too. Aurora India has reached the milestone of 5,000 followers. So super cool. Congratulations to all of you. And moreover, they have been pushing for the listing on the Indian exchange Giotus Aurora token. Just in case, this is not a financial advice. As you can see, there are some requirements for additional liquidity and market making on this particular exchange. However, executed fully by our Indian community, and as you can see, this is the trading pair of Aurora to the Indian rupee. So pretty cool to see this. Aurora Hunters are launching the Aurora Run, an additional quest with multiple stages in them in this particular quest, and a prize of 1,000 Aurora available to everybody. So if you're into the quests, you are able to participate in it. Aurora Ecosystem News has been publishing a pretty deep, kind of post about different ways how you are able to acquire Aurora token. Again, not a financial advice to anyone, but since this is one of the questions that pretty usually is asked, this is the current pretty detailed guide on many different options of how you are able to get Aurora token. And moving into the different events. So I'd like to start here with a big thing, right? Next week, or everything already started in Denver, but Aurora team is going to be present in Denver starting the next week. And there is a pretty big conference that is called ETH Denver there, and there are lots of different additional events that are around this particular conference. So people from Aurora Labs and people from the community are going to be on this conference. There will be lots of different people there. So looking forward to meeting all of you there. And in case you are going to be there, or in case you're interested in watching the streams live, you are able to check out and find multiple different talks where we are going to present. In this particular thread, you would be able to see that we are actually participating in the ETH Denver Interop Summit. It is going to be on 28th. My particular talk is going to be on the 28th of February. Then there is a whole day on the 2nd of March that is called a Near Day on ETH Denver. And I encourage everyone to check out neardenver.splashthat.com, and you will be able to see different things, see the schedule, see what we are going to talk about there. And on this particular event, there will be multiple people from Aurora who are going to have the talks. And for all of the techies, I encourage you to check out the talk of Michael Birch, who is the protocol team lead. Michael is going to talk about the feature that was announced and launched on the testnet in September, and now it is going into the mainnet, and these are the cross-contract calls in Aurora. So pretty cool stuff. Besides that, there will be an additional person who is going to talk about different things. This is Boris Polania. He is going to participate in the event that is called Web3 Careers Day. He's going to be talking about the future of the EVM. And besides that, you would be able to find myself on ETH Denver. I will be actually delivering 2 talks about the blockchain user experience and building robust bridges. So quite a lot of different things stacked up for this. And obviously, the biggest announcements from Aurora Labs team are going to be on the Near Day. Actually, I believe we would be able to see the agenda. Yeah, check it out. Containers, cloud computing for blockchain. Who knows what we are going to talk about? I don't know. Who actually decided that this is going to be the talk? Okay, and to finish things off, I would like to, on the kind of funny note, I would like to encourage everyone to check out WordleAurora.com. This is a pretty famous Wordle game that is now running in Aurora. You're able to guess the 5-letter English word in 6 attempts, and you would be able to actually pin your results on the blockchain. So this is my account that I'm using here, and yeah, I'm number 5 on the leaderboard at the moment. So you obviously are able to be much better than myself, and let's play it and let's see who is the best guesser of the words from Wordle. And with this, I'm finishing the updates here. Again, encouraging everyone to visit or watch East Denver and Near Day presentations. And let me check out what are different questions you're asking here. So there are multiple of them. I will try to be pretty quick because we are also running a little bit out of time. A question: will you introduce your new wallet on East Denver? Check out the talk about the containers. What limitations and problems did Mind Games project have on Aurora that forced them to move to Arbitrum? Did you make an attempt to help them? Yeah, we have been speaking with them. The latest thing that we've got from them is that they have had pretty big problems in the crypto winter with the investment. Perhaps Arbitrum was able to allocate to them some additional fund. Will you create or propose any new token economy for Aurora? Otherwise, the grants and treasury will become worthless, and with that, the DAO will die. The thoughts around the new token economy, or like the update of the token economy, are there in the air. There will be most probably in the following weeks some post on the forum about it. In the meantime, I encourage you to check out the post about ERC20 tokens to be used as gas tokens. This is a pretty technical post. However, this can give you a flavor of some of the things that we are thinking of in terms of the update to the token economy. And Kit is asking the question: EVM as a Rust smart contract, does it really solve the ultimate scalability problem in validating the block or transaction? Why is Aurora sharding faster than any other EVM solutions? That's kind of a pretty big question. But in short, I do believe that the approach is fundamentally correct. Launching of the networks that have separate security assumptions is obviously not a very good idea or suboptimal idea, which means that alternative L1s they are attracting resources instead of combining the resources that are supporting the security everywhere. On the other hand, L2 approach is also not very good, just because of the drawbacks of the current setup. Centralized sequencer impose absolutely the same threats as any centralized systems, right? Centralized sequencers are able to sandwich the transactions. They are able to, they're actually able to get all of your money, though even though there are fraud proofs that are implemented. So this approach is also having pretty high limitations. On the other hand, in case you're running a network or an EVM as a smart contract, and this smart contract has the security of the whole underlying network from one end, and from the other end, you are able to launch many of the smart contracts, and moreover, they're going to operate on the same substrate that allows them to cross-operate, or if you will, they are able to compose the transactions in between them, right? So there is this intrinsic composability feature when, for example, transactions that are taken care of swaps may tap into the liquidity on the other deployments. So I do believe that this is the best way how to scale things at the moment. It's just the proper thing to do. Besides that, there are quite a lot of additional quality of life, I would say, improvements that are natural for Web2 businesses. Unfortunately, they are something not very natural for Web3, and this is not achievable with any other solutions. So anyway, Kit, encouraging you to check out the talk on the Near Day about containers. I do believe you will find some really good information there. An additional question about AI. It was the question from the last week. We actually checked with Ava team. They have had some troubles with the maximum size of the transaction, so that's why they are, as they said, they are in the consideration of additional networks. We've proposed to them a solution based on the Aurora technology and Calimero technology, actually, and they are able to choose this solution in case is going to completely remove the problems that they face, and they would be able to choose it in case they would be willing to do it. Yeah, and probably with the questions, that's it. I see that there are lots of people cheering each other in the chat. Thanks everyone for doing this, and thanks for following Aurora Alpha Leaks. And as always, we are going to see each other in exactly 1 week from now, next Friday, already on East Denver, on the next Friday Alpha Leaks sessions. And until then, have a good day and a good weekend.